Okay. Welcome back to Borderlands. So, yeah, I changed my settings. And I've tried scaling the cursor a bit different, but I can't seem to figure it out, but it's not that important, so I'm just gonna skip it. So even though I basically can't see, I can barely see my cursor, but that doesn't matter. I think I was at level 22, as far as I can remember. So let's check out. Yeah, so the graphics look great. This is totally different from the regular resolution that I was used to before, because I didn't have. Yeah, my old computer was crap, so this is much better. Oh, I have to talk to Claptrap. Yeah, so I should probably get a car. Where do I catch a ride? Oh, it's over there. Okay. Let's trick out your ride. So even though my cursor is tiny, I did try to change it in the file settings to sort of override the scaling of the cursor, but it didn't do shit. So I tried both overriding with. Oh wait, what? Where am I going? Also, I am going to the end there. Yeah. So. Tried overriding that crap with both the application and Windows itself. So none of that helped. But I have solved that problem before, so I don't know why that didn't work. So where? Let's see. Where are we going? Oh, look at the crisp details. This is much better. I could change all of the other details as well, but I don't think they are as important, so I stuck to the resolution itself and haven't prioritized, you know, textures and shading and stuff like that, because I don't find that as appealing as I do sort of seamlessness in movements. You know, I don't mind. I don't mind the textures or the lack of textures. I don't mind it, because for me it's more important to have the safety of flow, and of course that I can even stream it. So I just appreciate that. Ooh, New Haven. You want to catch a ride?
Available at the New Haven Bounty Board.
Hello. What are you looking at?
Scooter asked me to tell you about a little something he needs done. You should ask him about it.
Hello?
Ever thought about settling down? We could use someone like you around here.
How do you know? How does he know who I am or what I can do? Do you want my services?
Hello again.
Oh, that's the bitch. Yeah.
There are more important things to do here than chase after some fairy tale. The vault is not real.
Okay, if you say so. Ooh, what? Weapon equip slot? Ooh! Ooh! Yes, let's put the power on this bitch.
Watch your back out there.
Okay, so now I have. Ooh! Okay, so I can put something else in there. It'll save room for the important stuff. Do I need one more sniper though? I don't know. Oh, god damn it. Equipped. That's what I wanted to do. Yeah, what? Liquid Wrath? Yeah, that's much better. Like more than twice in price. So yeah, I'm not gonna question that. Okay. I'm sitting in the world's worst chair like ever. It's super cheap. It costs less than I think it costs less than $28 American dollars, that is, for people who don't understand currency. Don't understand currency. That sounds really condescending. I mean, for those who don't understand Norwegian currency, I would have said less than 200 kroner, but that sounds weird. You about ready to get rolled? Here we got him.
Come on in. I ain't gonna buy it, probably.
God, he's such a redneck.
Heard you hunt for that vault. You know, even if it weren't hogwash, what'd it matter? What you gonna do with treasure anyhow? All we got here is mud guns and dirt. Well, bye now.
Oh, I love that guy. Oh. He has such a smooth way of talking. Okay, that cursor is starting to really bum me out. But I have no idea how to fix it. I have tried. I know it sounds like I haven't tried, but I really did. I really tried scaling like everything, and I could scale everything back down, you know, but I don't wanna. It looks so great. It looks really good compared to how it used to look. So, nope, circle of death, nope. Power to the people. Let's do that first. But yeah, so I don't want to go back to like, I think it was 640 640 480. Yeah, I think that's the base resolution for this game, or the lowest, and that was my original settings, and that was horrible compared to this. So I don't want to go back to that at all. But then I guess I have to prioritize it a little bit different. I noticed that the movements aren't as flowing as they used to be. Ooh, what is that? Oh, hello. Yeah, so it's not that bothersome, but it's like, it's there. I can notice that when I move my cursor, it's not as smooth. I can hear. Oh, wait. There's another claptrap. Hello.
The traveler will protect me.
Aw. Hello. Yeah, I have to save him. I have to save everyone because I want that storage SDU. Who doesn't, you know? Oh. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to go up on the roof, right? I think so. Yeah. Oh god, I have to go around probably. Go this way? No! Okay. I surrender. But I have to get up there somehow. Shouldn't be that hard. That's what she said. That's a lame joke. Wait. It's been such a long time since I did this, so I've basically forgotten everything. But yeah, that's no matter. Oh no, but I forgot my objective, so I've just changed. I just changed my objective to helping the claptrap. Of course I did. Not that it's a bad thing, I can just do it. But yeah, I was fixing the power. And that's what I was going to do. So I kind of got confused there. Whee! Oh wait, another rooftop. Oh god, okay. So another one of these. Why I have to... Oh yeah, this should be easy. You can get almost anywhere. Wait, where is it? There it is. Hello. So just one for me. I don't know, I might change back to the old settings actually. Because although the graphics are appealing this way, I think the movements are not splendid. But maybe it's my imagination. I can't recall it being this like sort of jumpy or laggy or whatever you want to call it. Where am I going? What the fuck? Just I see an open door and I just go through it. No questions asked. No matter where I'm going. If there's an open door, I'm gonna go through it. Okay. Carrying capacity, and now I have to remember to actually equip that carrying capacity. I didn't know before, but I sure remember now.
Hey there, stranger.
I'll never forget again.
Please.
Like this is one mistake that I'm not gonna do again. Like forgetting to click the SDUs and thinking that it's just gonna do it on its own and actually using up more space. Oh my god, where am I going? God damn it. What am I doing with my life? Feels so stupid. Okay. Doing this. Hello, the power's back on, bitch.
What can I do for you?
What you can do for me? Yeah, I don't think so. I'm here to do something for you. Bitch. Thank you. Not afraid to get my hands dirty. I was just turning the power back on. It's not that big of a deal.
Asked me to tell you about a little something something he needs done.
Alright.
You should ask him about it.
Oh, Tannis. Tannis. That's the crazy lady, right? Oh, wait.
That's all for the time being.
The woman who actually took pleasure in watching her colleagues die. Or, like, the one colleague that was kind of overweight or something. I think she mentioned that in her log.
There are new missions available at the New Haven Bounty
Like, she was
Board.
going slowly but steadily crazy, you know? Oh, wait. I don't think I can get through there. Awesome. I want to find that Tannis. I got him, Tannis. Yeah, crazy autistic science lady. I think she had a lot of charisma though. I think she had potential. But I really admire like
The lady with scars where her face should be believes that you and I are looking for the same thing. You should come to me now so I can see the artifact you have recovered.
Okay. Trust no bitch. Trust no fucking bitch. I'm not sure I'm going to trust her though, but... Hello. Oh wow. That didn't go as planned. There we go. Not doing that. Snoop. Hello.
Your DNA has now been granted clearance to travel within the Rust Commons.
Ooh.
Please wait while I activate the gate.
Okay.
I am the best robot. Yeah, oh yeah.
Just initiating this while leaving is not... It was not a good idea. Let's just get out of here. Oh my god. No. Okay, so I trapped myself. I can't do anything. I think I just broke the game. Hello. Hello, shoot. Okay, something happened. I can't do anything. Okay. Okay, so still nothing. Ah. Why did this have to happen to me? Okay, yeah, so I'm just gonna get back to you. I'll be right back. I just have to fix this. Restart the game or something, because I can't click anything, nothing is happening, so I think I just have to reset it. So, hold on. Oh my god. Okay, so let's see if anything's changed. Sure hope so. Okay, my cursor is still tiny, but that doesn't matter. What does matter is if I can still use my controls. Because what the hell? What the actual hell happened? But yeah, it's like those nightmares where you try to punch someone and it's like moving, your hand is moving through jello or something in the air.
Scooter asked me to tell you about a little something something he needs done. You should ask him about it.
Okay, so now my mouse works and I can shoot stuff, so that's good. But what the hell? What the hell happened? I didn't know that was possible, so yeah.
Oh, there are new missions available at the New Haven Bounty Board.
I truly hope this won't be happening again. I really want to talk to this crazy Tannis lady, so I'm not just gonna lay low. Hello. Oh no. Okay. Just forgot about the control to crouch. So I'm used to crouching with control. So I'm kind of like, ooh, okay. It's C now, but it's fine. I won't change it because it's fine. Just takes getting used to. So now I get to leave. Yes. Oh, okay. Great. Oh, I love this place. I totally forgot about it, but it looks really nice, like flowers and stuff. You're almost able to forget you're living in a wasteland.
Scooter asked me to tell you about a little something something he needs done. You should ask him about it.
Like basically everyone has a little something something they need done. And I'm getting tired of it. Like, really. Leave me alone.
First aid kit. You won't regret it.
Wow, this is expensive. But it's for soldiers, so yeah.
Just can't carry enough bullets for your favorite gun? Sounds like you need a storage deck upgrade. Supplies limited.
Yeah, okay. I'm so lame that I'm buying ammo, but yes. So this is what I am now. I have enough money, don't worry about it. It's not an issue. So what if I don't fill up, you know? Oh wait, shotgun shells. I need those too. Okay. Whatever. Get you one. Get your ride.
Let's get our feet out of the dust.
Yeah, you're still in the dust. Oh no, I forgot about this place. No. So yeah, get yourself a ride, but you can't drive anywhere. So jump out of the fucking car and walk all the way. That's fine. That's fine. I don't mind. Okay, yes, I do mind. I do mind. Me. Okay, I regret everything. Everything I've ever done. I forgot about these bastards. I totally forgot about them. I hate you. Fucking. Spider hands. No. Okay. I'm ready. I'm ready. Kind of. No. No, I'm never ready, but okay, let's do this. Now, down in the sand. Again, where they are. You mean where they come from? Where they are born? Spawn of hell? But here are fine traps placed in the sewer system just for me. But I'll more likely kill myself with these barrels. Let's be honest. That's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna blow up myself instead of the monsters. No. Spider ant soldier, not a badass spider ant, but I should probably just get him in between. No, okay, so that didn't help. If he gets closer to that barrel over there, though, and I know they are vulnerable in their nasty sacks on the behind, so I know that should help. Yeah. Feel it, eat it, bop it, twist it. Ooh, no. Get it in the behind. In the caboose. Yes, take it in the caboose. Bitch. Ooh. Okay, no, that's fine. Oh, I wish I could. I actually looked into that. I actually looked into having like some sort of recording. What the fuck? Nay! Nay! Fucking. Okay, I take everything back. Rack. They are seriously the worst. They are the worst creatures on God's good earth. Okay, so they are worse. They are worse than the freaking spider ants. Totally. And they come from the sky as well. It's like suddenly they. No good. Ooh. If I could have like a pulse monitor up on my screen, just displaying. Oh no, I can't pick it up. No, it's an audio log. I want to pick it up, but I can't. It's not a part of my quest right now, so that's fine. I wish I could have a display of my heart rate because it goes up constantly, and I have a resting heart rate of 75 or something. I think it's at 74 or 75, like at the most. That's my resting heart rate, and that's kind of high for even when I just woken up and just laying in the bed. It's 75. Yikes. Oh wait, are there people here? Oh wait, there's a guy. Oh, and he's seen me. Okay, I'm not as sneaky as I thought I was. That's fine. Fucking. God damn it. There's another one. At least he's sitting still. So, and he threw a grenade at me. That's cool. Oh, fucking. Whoa, he took that one. Okay. Yes. Where is, oh, there we go. Hello. Oh, another one. And he came from the shadows. No. There we go.
You like that?
I don't like you either. No. Wait. There he is. Hello. Come on. Stick your head out. There we go. Ah, almost. Nope. That was a huge miss. Ah, so close. I wanted a headshot, but that didn't happen. I have to remember to use my bird more, because she is really practical. Oh, fuck no. Oh, wait. Woo! She basically took my kill though. I don't know how I feel about that, so... Kind of got divided feelings on that, and he is up there. He is up there. Hello. Face me like a man. And you will. There you go. What? I thought I got it. Yeah. So I almost got him. Oh, so close though. Just took most of his life. Nope. Okay, so almost lost my direction there, but I just want to see if there's any good loot over here. Probably not, but ammunition is always welcome. Oh wait, there's probably a fucker here already. Like, hello, surprises everywhere. Not the kind that you want, but they're here. Okay, it's fine. Okay, let's get on with it. We are going the right way. Luckily, but where are the monsters? There better be more monsters. Not that I want them, but they are gonna be here. Oh, what the? Oh god, it's my own breath. Or his breath. Ooh. Hello? Did anyone order green barrels? Filled with caustic materials? With acid? Do you want to take a bath in acid? No, thank you. Ooh. Oh no! No! Okay, so I do not work well under this sort of pressure, so this is not a productive environment for me. To say the least. Oh my god, fucker. Ugh. No. Take it. Oh. Yes, okay. But there are more. Yes, there are more. Oh. Run for it. No. No. I keep running into their path. It's like, this is not a good idea. Oh, Christ. Oh my god. No. Oh, it happened again. I broke the game again. So... Why? So it just happened again. Yeah. So I'm clicking everything. Nothing's happening. Just happened again. What am I clicking? That makes it like... Ah! I can't do anything. I can't even... Okay, so I can... At least I can go to the menu, but... What is wrong? What is happening? Yeah, so I could do a Jersey accent for the whole stream actually, but I won't do it because it's annoying and I can't do it very well, so... So this has happened twice now. What am I supposed to do about this? Restarting the game didn't help, obviously, and I have no idea what triggers it. Am I accidentally hitting a button that makes everything not work? I don't know. I just have a standard keyboard. This has never happened before. For the record, never. So I don't know how to respond to this. Maybe it's just sensory overload or whatever. I don't know. But okay, let's see what happens if I go back. Because it took quite a while for the menu to come forward too. So when I pressed escape, I just had to press like really hard. Not hard, but I have to press it for a long time. So there's a delay there, and I have no idea what causes it. So let's just see. Yeah, I have to press it like really firmly. Oh! now we're working. And now we just have to work on aiming, like, sort of okay. And surviving. Okay, so something did it. Not knowing what, but okay. Suddenly there wasn't no delay. Oh, God. So this is gonna bug me until I figure it out, but yeah, so it's not a big problem anymore, though. So I have to do something about these animals. So they keep hiding their asses, so I can't hit them. There we go. Oh no! Yeah, zoom in on that while you are vulnerable. Okay, nope, not doing that. Oh damn it! So I'm panicking because I'm seriously afraid that it's gonna happen again. Like the thing with my keyboard or mouse type sensory overload. I'm suspecting it's sensory overload, but I don't even know what that would look like because I've never experienced it. God damn it. Okay, better send up my bird. Just have to keep like going at its behind, actually. God, they have to stop it with the rolling over me. So annoying. Oh yeah, so I dropped something very valuable to me. Yes, let's pick that back up. Should we? Oh my goodness. Yeah, let's do it like the proper way and die. Let's die like a real good girl. Okay, so at least I killed the big guy. Okay, no immediate threats anymore. So I don't know why that stuff happened. If anyone's got a clue or maybe a tip to help me, keep that from happening ever again, that would be nice, because I have no idea what happened. That's never happened to me before. No matter the workload of my computer or like the controls have never just stopped working. And at the same time, it was like the mouse and the keyboard, so it wasn't just that. It wasn't just like the mouse or just the keyboard, it was both. So I can't tell which it... what could be the problem? Okay, so suddenly I can keep my cool. Whoops, just walking into the fucking shot there. Feel it! Like I haven't already almost lost. Feel it! So confident. Okay. Let's see what we are dealing with here. So I have put a lot of emphasis on this part, on the bird part. I do want to reduce my cooldown, so I think I want to keep going on this side. Not the one with pistols though. Critical hit damage, yeah. I want to up my game, you know. I want an excuse to make more headshots, so, or to actually force myself to make more headshots. I have to make that, you know. I have to take responsibility. Okay, yep, nope. Oops. There we go. we go.
You didn't like that?
Oop. Oh, 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 oh. There we go. Yep, where? Ah! Yay! There we go. Sort of. It's like, ooh, I almost got it. I just by chance got it, but sometimes I can keep my cool, but yeah. Not on a regular basis though. More likely to be like freaking out. Oops. Oh my god. Oh, it happened again. What? I think. Okay. I'm actually holding my breath while doing all this stuff, like in combat. Like if it's, especially if it's really close, then it's like I'm holding my breath the whole way. And then I can let go. It's yeah, I don't think it's very good for productivity. What? So that's the badass. Just gonna pepper it with yeah, so I almost got it. Oh wait, I got it. God, they were so close. Stop it. I hate that it's like so dramatic. Even if they don't take that much damage, it's like your screen is doing this jolty, jumpy thing, so it seems like it's really dangerous. I don't like it. Yeah. Just checking my feed, just to see that everything is going as it should. Yes, it is. Okay. So, yeah, I want to make a shout out to a... It says fislegroting, but it really is fiskegroting. I know, because... Yeah. I know you. Don't think you can hide from that one... misspelled word, mister. Yeah, so... It's nice that you're watching. Really appreciate it. I think it would be hard doing this if no one was watching. Not hard per se, but like kind of boring. No. Okay, head inside. This is no place to be. No. No. Oh, hello. I think everyone does this. Why does the music continue? It's like I'm supposed to meet with her, but it's like, yeah, the rock is outside, making hell to be in. So no. Oh wait, they go back to... I think they went back to their places. And she's just living there. She's just... How does she live there? In peace? With these flying devils? No, that's not possible. So hey, crazy lady. Incredible. With your brain and all the hurdles that implies, you have correctly identified a piece of the vault key. I want you to leave this with me, so that I may run some tests. I had one of these once. Now, it is in the hands of Crazy Earl, along with many of my unmentionables. Do you like bugs? Yeah, you told me before. You told me before you made that spelling error while I think you were at a party, or if you were hosting a party, I don't know. You were with your buddies, but it's nice you went ahead and made an account just to watch me on my first stream. That was amazing. That was really cool.
Let's hope you're more useful than the
Oh my god, is she gonna kill me? She's like, you better not be unuseful.
You were more useful than the last one I hired.
Sounds like a threat. It really sounds like a threat when she says it. Okay, so if I sneak, surely that has to count for something. Why is that one shining? It's kind of sparkling, you know? There, why? Is there something special about them? Oh yeah, are they still... yeah. So they are still gonna attack. So, equip the shotgun, that is the only method. The shotgun is like the only way. Seriously. Ah! What am I gonna do? Ah, what did I do? How to get away? Oh yeah, some more. Thank you. Thank you so much for giving me the pleasure of dying in this place. Nope. Ooh. Can we? Okay. Lovely. So that's great. Got away from that mess. So where am I going? Where? Okay. I want to see what I'm doing. Path cleared? What does that involve? I have some questions to this. I think there must be a couple of dangers involved that I am not aware of. But let's see when we get there. First I want to get... there's something bugging me. Like this weapon here, I keep rolling into it. So just... unequip. I literally had to look down at my keyboard. That was embarrassing. Like to find the enter button. Yeah, so I rarely use that in gaming. Just saying. Ooh. Don't have to look down on the other ones, but that one I had to look down on. Enemies? Are there enemies here? Can I get myself a ride? Pretty... no! No! That was a bruiser. Did he see me? Yeah, he saw me, but... he's a bruiser. He's not a badass psycho. Those are the worst. Oh! He's right there. I didn't see him. And he's standing just still. What the hell? What the hell just happened? Okay, something's going on. Okay, we are doing it that way, so... nope. Just nicked his ear, basically. Nope. Get in the game. Get your head in the game. Gotta get some criticals in there if I'm going to base my skill tree on it. I have to get something in there. There we go. I wouldn't know about trophy, but oh, yeah, yeah. Okay, I'll stop. I shouldn't go to bed too late tonight, since I'm doing an opening shift tomorrow, and I have to go to work at 9 o'clock. So, ooh, fire rate is not that big of a difference, but the damage is much greater. It's a little bit better at accuracy, but not that. Oh, I need to try it. Yeah, let's switch and see how it does. But no, wait, nope. No. I don't have the correct level requirement, and as well I don't like using weapons that don't have like any special sort of categories to them, like no elemental damage or, you know, special abilities, special stuff connected to them, like that make them special, like special snowflakes. Yeah. I don't know what that was. Oh god, I'm gonna run into one of these fuckers again. Better get ready. Oh, am I going the right way? Yes, I am. Sort of. Oh, ah! Okay. Yeah, the timing on that one was... Come at me, bro. Or not.
Good boy.
There's just the one, right? Sounds like it was coming from different directions. There we go. You have yeared your last haw. Get it. Get what? Don't do that. God damn it. Ugh. Oh, I can already hear tiny psycho. They're crazy. God, these guys, they noticed me immediately. No, almost. Or it feels like it was almost. Stand still for me, buddy. Their heads are so tiny. Come at me, little bro. Do it in his face. Oh god, a bruiser. Wait. Flee. Run for your life. Oh god, he throws far. Look at that throwing hand. Throwing arm, I mean. God damn it. He throws far. Let's hit that bruiser. Come on. Nope, of course. Not the bruiser. Let's go for something weaker. God, that bounced far. That was annoying. Stand still for me, baby. It's right there, but it's like, is it the wind or is it just me? Do I need some aim assist on this bitch or what is it? No, obviously not. Maybe it's the wind. Yeah, I haven't thought about it, but yeah, the wind might have something to do about it. Wait, was that a Jersey accent? I don't know. I don't know if it was. I keep doing something that sounds just wrong. Because that's what I feel like doing. Doing accents that just sound plain wrong. Like nobody talks like that, but it's fun doing it, so. Oh, I knew it! I knew it! I knew something was there, I just had no idea where it was coming from. Oh my god. Fucking die, you pieces of shit. Okay, so they died. That's fine. I keep getting surprised about these fuckers. It's just I never think about looking up. I never do. It's like, I see some red dots here. Where could they be? Ooh, in the sky! And I keep getting surprised. I don't know why that surprises me. Time after time. Ooh. Time after time. Let's run into this barrel for me, please. Come on. Okay, I was just gonna. That was boring. I was just gonna stand there. Oh. Yes. I just wanted that delicious moment. Just wanted my delicious moment of using those fucking barrels for what they were meant to be used for. Feels good, but no. I feel like something bad is gonna happen. Surrounded by these barrels, something is gonna go wrong. I should go left. Wait, right? Yeah. So I just want to check my chat to see that my feed is alright, because if something yeah, okay, so I remembered to look up towards the sky, and that they are fuckers. Wait, are there more? They're not done! Neither am I, so there's that. Oh, I hate them. But I have no idea what to call them. You know, I can call them rock in Norwegian, but it sounds weird when I try to talk like my pretend American. I don't know what to call them. Rack? That sounds wrong. Just plain wrong. Okay, so let's see. What a beauty, what a wonderful life. No, let's not start singing random stuff, but we're going to anyways. Okay, yeah. Nope, can't. No turning back now. I think there are people here. People! Wait, what am I walking on? Okay, so garbage. Walking on garbage. Oh, why do I keep getting scared? You shall not pass. Okay, yeah, they can pass, but well, nothing, bro. Oh, he's right behind that wall, right? Starting to get the hang of this. Good. Wait. Oh, another one! They never stop. Oh, stop it. Stop it. Ew. Where's that behind? Oh god, he won't stop moving. Okay. Ooh! I have to kill all of them? Is that my quest? Seems like it is. Ooh. Jesus. Path cleared. Is this the path you were talking about? If not, I feel like this is a waste of time. But I guess I have to do this to get through. I'm not running away, said the same woman who ran away scared from Rack. I can't seem to settle on a word or pronunciation. Rack. I've never been less confident in anything in my whole life. Rack. Sounds like the end of Iraq, so I don't love that. Catch a ride? Like, you can't drive in that direction. You can't drive in that direction. Well, okay, maybe you can, but you can't go in here with the fucking vehicle, so what's the point? Oh, hello, big boy. I hate those. I hate those. I have to get one good shot and then go to my shotgun. The only way. Okay, good. We have one shot. And then we have flesh melting caustic weapon before his shield gets back up. Come on. Get in his face. Ah, sweet. Wow. He dissolved, and just his weapon and his mask remains. Ooh. Guess they didn't like me killing their best buddy. Oh god, I'm missing like everything. Gonna do that. Wow. Yeah, wasting my sniper bullets on a fucking this. Oh yeah, nothing happened. Okay, so just don't mind that. God damn it. Wow.
Good boy.
He dissolved as well. Okay, let's do this. Grenade! Didn't have to run that far, but yeah, when you're not sure where it lands, it's like, I'm gonna take the chance. No.
Ain't like that.
Oh, there we go. Hello. Did he just fall through the ground? Where did he go? It's like those memes. I've been seeing a lot of them lately, like people falling. People falling on the ground or something, and then they're just falling through. I think someone edited the video so that it's kind of like, I think it was Super Mario or something, or yeah. It's so funny. This weapon has a great reload rate. It goes so fast. It's good for high tempo. Okay. Yeah, that wasn't very good, but something. Their masks kind of look like Star-Lord, right? I haven't seen. Was he in Avengers Endgame? I have no idea, but I did see Guardians of the Galaxy. No, that's a different universe, right? Okay, I'm confused. I'm confusing myself. Is that Marvel or DC? I keep forgetting because I don't care what kind of universe they're from. I just know that some heroes, some superheroes I prefer, and some I don't. Just like that. Okay, so the money is just falling through the ground. Not supposed to be able to pick it up, but that's okay. Okay, where am I going? I'm going here. I'm totally forgetting my objective right now. Hello. Okay. Oh yeah, yet another. Oh, Crazy Earl. That's the guy that provides the oops. Crazy Earl. He provides the purple stuff. The purple crystals in Borderlands 2, I think. If I'm not totally wrong. I think so. Oof. Yeah. Pretty sure. But there are skags on the way, I believe. I might be wrong, but I think so.
If you want to get to the vault first, you're gonna need to eliminate the competition.
Just have to sell some stuff first. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. I think I could do without. I think I could do without this. I want to keep that. And the elephant gun. No, it's got no like other qualities than the critical hit damage stuff. And the fire rate is terrible, so I'm never gonna use it. It's a nope. Not even nope. And I think the aim is terrible as well. Wait a second. I just have to try just to see. I think I've tried using it before and it was terrible. Let's see. Yeah, so terrible aim. And it's supposed to have like good accuracy, right? No? Yeah, what the hell? 98.3? I don't believe it. So it's not like, wait a second. Yeah, so it's not like the weapon needs to have a scope or anything to be accurate in my opinion, but it's like it's hard to okay, let's just say it like it is. It's hard for me to be accurate when it's got an aim like this, or yeah, sort of non-existing scope.
If you need healing, step right up.
So I prefer
Mighty best.
scope
If the vault
weapons.
is real, you'll be able to afford it.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna keep Sledge's shotgun. I love that it's like so. It's like 0 accuracy, but it's so much damage. I have to get rid of it because I'm not using it anymore. Keeping the rocket because you never know. And it's got that kind of wait, what? Berserker? Yeah, I don't need that. Sticky? I don't like sticky. But this one, nope. Can't compare inside the shop, of course. Let's compare. Okay, so the shield that I'm wearing is better, but this has a this is a fire wave. Like, okay, who cares? Yeah, nope. It's no, it's not better.
Always
So
something new. Visit all our convenient locations.
just want to make a lot of space for my new stuff. New stuff being
Get your meds
healing
here.
kits. Okay, but let's look at the class mods. I rarely even look at them, but I think the class mod I'm wearing right now is really good, or at least relevant to my skill set. Yeah, I really like this one, so I'm gonna keep it. Contact grenades, I really like those. So yeah, I'm happy with my equipment.
First aid kit. You won't regret it.
Just a couple more, and let's see, I should have space for some weapons. Yes, a couple, so... Oh wait, I should buy some ammo.
In a world of no guarantees, you can always count on Marcus guns.
Yeah, I know. Whoops. Oh, hold on. Yeah, I'm eating chocolates in the middle of my stream. Who cares? No one's paying attention anyways. I'm probably just background noise for a couple of people. Okay. Oh, okay, I think we're done. No, wait. Yeah, grenades. I do have grenades.
Facilities with all equipment. Upgrade now.
This seems like it's gonna be a lot of close encounters, so I'm gonna keep my shotgun ready. I think there's skags here. Yep, I see skag caves. Kill one of them, so that's something. Yeah, let's take this up a notch. I do enjoy using Bloodwing when she's able to attack more people or things. Here we go. Oh man, this chocolate is the best. Kinder Bueno. It's delicious. Like chewing noises is probably not the ASMR you were looking for. Or at all, I'm sorry. Yeah. Not that many skags here though, because they usually pop out like a lot of them. Let's get that one without him realizing. Hello. Oh, he did. Okay. Yeah, so this was the path I was supposed to clear. I guess. No, I'm supposed to do this. Hello. It's Johnny. Oh no, more skags. Probably like a badass, poisonous or electric skag or something. No, even worse.
Feel it.
Okay, so that was terrible. Yeah, so I'm doing terrible with the elephant gun. I'm not gonna use it anymore. Not that I've used it too much, but I'm not using it anymore. Don't turn your back on me. You know what happens. Yeah, you know what happens. Stupid. Like, you'd think that when you know your weakness that well, and you should be able to defend yourself, like, don't turn your back on your enemy. It's like, keep that stuff hidden away. Far away. Should be covered by like a layer of armor or something. In the least. In the least? At least? Jesus. Who taught me English? Hmm? Hmm. Hello? Anybody home? Oh, there he is.
What you want?
Oh, look at that beautiful face. Oh, God. He's got a nice little Hitler mustache as well.
What you want?
What you want? Oh, so now that Tannis bitch wants an alien hunk of junk, eh?
Is this thing turned on? Look, I ain't talking you about Jack Monkey Squat till you get rid of all them pests.
I just did, didn't I? Oh, wait, is that someplace else? Do I have to go further? Like... Okay. That's fine, I guess. Okay, let's see. Get off my lawn. But I think I did that. No? Oh, spider ants and bandits. Okay, so I have to do everything. Fucking, can I shoot him in the face? No, I don't think I can.
See you later.
What you want? No! This again? Why do they keep coming out like flowers from the ground? Like, I didn't ask for this. They're not even pretty. Oh yeah. I actually hid his behind while he was like... Oh, yes, so I'm starting to get this. Oh, yeah. Okay, nope, nope. Not doing that voice or accent or whatever that is. So he actually created more enemies for me. That's rude. Like I didn't just help him. Like just had to pop up some more, huh? Some more little babies. Oh, I'm so uncomfortable walking next to these barrels. Something is gonna blow up in my face. There we go. Hello. I'm gonna do this in a very controlled way if I can. So, hello. No, yes. See? See? That was not supposed to happen. Oh. Okay, so I need to get rid of this elephant weapon. But I don't want to throw it away. I want to sell it, so just have to unequip it. And then I can go back to living my life. Living my life. Oh yeah, he's coming to me. Come to mama. Come on. Do it. Do it. I want to put this barrel to good use. Come on. Just a little bit closer now. Hey, you coming? Hello. Oh god, no. Oh, he went back again. Okay, fine. Come on, I really want to use that barrel. No! Every time he gets to that line, he just goes... Fucking... Oh! It's charging time! I'm not dealing with your shit anymore. Now I get this little fucker as well. God damn it. I so want to use these barrels, like, all the time. Or at least if I'm all alone and have no one to kill them with, I will actually just shoot them to avoid killing myself later. So yeah, I'm gonna do this now so that I don't walk into any traps. That's a good idea, right? Someone's gonna walk out right about there. We go. Oh, there we go. Ah, nope. Oh. Wow, they fooled me with the visuals from that one. Oh my god. No. 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 I want to go back. I want to go back. I'm not supposed to be here. No. No. Take me back. This is not the way I was supposed to go. No, everybody's seeing me. Everybody's discovered me. Take me home. Okay, so now that's done. Did he just wave at me? Or at least giving me the finger? I'm offended. Greatly offended. Oh, these guys are crazy. Take him out. Make him burn. Whether he wants it or not. Hey. Hey, oh. Oh, and I just did it again. That is embarrassing. Ooh, White Shinobi. Hello, I'm sort of new as well, and I hope you enjoy watching. I'm kind of a noob myself, but face McShooty. Bodhi or Bodhi McBoatface. I just remembered that picture. Wasn't that actually a boat that was named Bodhi McBoatface because it got so many votes? That is actually insane. Oh. I can't stop thinking about the Bodhi McBoatface. Woo! Come on! Yes, make it count. Ooh. Can't they just kill each other, like the skags and the people just pick each other off? No, they have to single me out, right? Oh god. Of course I can't hit anything. Yeah, so that did nothing. Come on, get closer to that green barrel. I dare ya. Yeah, they had an online petition, yeah. Oh, isn't this a green fucking... Oh yeah, there it goes. So yeah, I just remember it being like this super hilarious sort of post. Yeah, asking the internet is always a bad decision. Like, don't do that. Unless you ask in a very closed and controlled forum. Like, don't ask, especially don't ask 4chan or something. You're asking for trouble. You're asking for damaged goods, basically. He's hiding. Well, this guy gets it. Oh my god. Yeah, so throwing a grenade at me. Cool, bruh. Røde. Come on, take him. I can't hit anything right now. I think that Bodhi McBoatface thing just kind of ruined it for me. Ruined my game. Oh god, it was just too funny. That is actually the funniest thing ever. Okay, so I'm just gonna charge, I think. Don't know if that is a good idea, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Whoa, just missing every time. Did he just yell for mommy? I think he just did. Yep, he definitely yelled for mommy. And these skags have got to stop. Why are they always singling me out? Like there aren't like totally thousands of bandits waiting to be eaten. Like, take one of them. They're probably more tasty. Yeah, you could probably say your work here is dope as well. LOL. No, but still. Okay. Okay, I have to do something about my health right now. Wee. Okay, no. Where am I going? Not going that way. Let's do this instead. Are there people? Can I shoot those barrels and make something happen? Okay, I have to go around and then I have to confront these bitches. Oh, fine. Okay, choosing my battle right now. Good.
Someone's getting a treat.
Oh no! No! Don't! Okay. No, there are more! No! Where? Where? Can't do this. Nope. So I think I got one of them. Oh, he did? Hello! Hey Phantom! It's good to see you in the chat again. You're lucky to catch me because this was not scheduled. Or I guess none of my streams since my first one were scheduled, but yeah. I don't think I will ever get a like standard schedule ever. There we go.
Like that?
Okay, get him. There we go. Hello. Oh, there we go. Nope. Oh. Oh, yeah. That's fine. Wah. Why are they so hard to hit? Stop it. Sounds so bad when it's not that bad. It sounds a little bit like what they say in Skyrim every time you come into a new place. Never should have come here. It's the standard. Like, okay, my bad. Never should have come here. That's fine. So
Come meet your maker.
I'm gonna let you keep your frickin' maker. Throw the chicken. That's not a fucking chicken.
You gotta squeal before we cook.
You gotta squeal before we cook ya. No, I don't. Things can go quietly if I want to. Hello.
Give him hell, Bloodwing!
Strip the flesh. Salt the wound. I love how elaborate these I love how these dialogues and monologues become more and more like intricate of the psychos, the way that they talk to each other. God, I remember one dialogue. I think you remember as well. Fislegrateng. I think you remember the one where you're kind of overhearing, kind of hiding, and then you hear them talking about the mother or something. I don't remember exactly what it was, but it sounded like so twisted. Something about nursing from the mother's bloody teeth, or I don't know. Yeah, I can't remember. Yeah, so that had to happen. Hello. I'm so sorry. The one about the sweatbox. Yes, in the sweatbox. Oh my god, do you remember the whole dialogue? Because I don't. It was so cool. It was so awesome. Her screams were for me. And it's so bizarre. It's like it has no logic at all. It's like, what are they talking about even? Like something about sweatbox and there's something about a mother. Is it like a proper mother, or is it just like, is it talking about a goddess or something? I have no idea. It's so crazy. Her screams were for me. Oops, that was a mistake.
Big, so angry, so dead.
Mm-hmm. That was it. She shed such tears when I ripped the baby from her sweatbox. That is so dark. Oh my god. I don't know how they come up with this stuff. Like who makes these dialogues? Who writes these scripts? It's so crazy. Like I would do something about that. I would actually be worried about that person, but at the same time think that you're a genius. Like can you feel those both things at the same time? Yeah, he did. Yeah, you know what, Phantom? I actually was able to sleep, but only because I just had to tell myself that that could in no way be true, ever. But so, but don't you dare try to convince me that it was true, because I've never experienced anything like that, and I want to keep it that way. So, yeah. So yeah, I have thought a bit about it, and actually. I actually thought that would be cool for base plot for a horror movie or something. But then again, it would be super scary, like it probably was. Yeah, and now that you're saying that wasn't even the worst of it, I kind of know I don't want to hear the rest of it. Since I thought it was bad enough, what you told me. And I just hope, I have to believe it was all made up, so that I can go on living my life, you know. Let's see about our upgrade here. I'm gonna keep going here actually, but pistols. I don't use pistols. I want to keep going to this point. But yeah, Phantom, now I'm wondering how many people you actually go around telling these scary stories to. If you're telling a complete stranger, you must have told it to several people. Did he have a grenade? Maybe not. No. Oh, let's see. Okay. Ooh. What? Oh yeah. Okay. Me! Wait, where's it coming from? Wait! Up there? No. From the skies! Oh, we shall be delivered! I will deliver. Be built. Blah, 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 blah. Yips. Yep, sip up, Sam. Oh god. I had to switch. I had to do the whole round before I got to the right weapon. I'm like, nope, nope, I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna use my shotgun. It's gonna happen. I know I can just use the numbers on my keyboard, but you know what? It's super lame, but then I have to look down. Because if I'm not playing like Diablo or Path of Exile, I'm not like up there. so it's weird. I have to position my fingers differently, so that is yeah, it's hard getting used to if you're doing the regular, you know, walking. The regular walking buttons. God, I sound retarded. Okay. Hello? Oh! I'm gonna blast you. Wait! So, this thing... Oh, a grenade. I saw it flying the minute I went away. Wait. Oh, yeah, so I'm in session, so I cannot... Where did the grenade go? I saw a grenade, right? Pretty sure I saw... What? Oh, I can't unequip it. I have to drop it. Yeah, so let's drop it. Please. Let's do that. Drop that. Drop that. Drop that. And also drop that. Ooh, that's actually very clever. So I should start arranging... I should start arranging my weapons that way as well. So, obviously, the shotgun is the one I want to keep. Liquid Wrath should be here. Shotgun should then be at the close range because, yeah, it's not that. But the Combat Cobra, I'm still using it, and it's like, it's not that good of a weapon. Shotty would be 1, gun SMG at 2, AR, assault rifle at 3, and rifles at 4, yeah. But if I'm just using 3 weapons, I guess I could have... No, I guess I could have... Ooh, rocket launcher at 4, because that should be, like, far, far away. Because I don't use... Right now, I prefer not using... I don't know why I'm not using revolvers or SMGs right now. I don't know why. Yeah. I wish I could use the controller though. I've never been able to play with controller. My aim is terrible when I use sticks. Can't even think of the word because I never use controllers. So I just gonna keep using my Ooh, this is actually better than my Combat Cobra almost. But the fire rate is way worse. No, I'm gonna keep using the Combat Cobra even though it's terrible still. Yeah, what was I saying? So I wish I could be able to aim better with controllers because they're more... I could actually lay back in my bed and play instead of sitting in a chair. So yeah, controllers are probably like the most basic sort of the way that games were meant to be played. But I do prefer using keyboard and mouse actually. Even though it feels kind of not like I am betraying the way that games should be played, but it's sort of like how it used to be before. But nothing is like it was before, so I guess I'm not betraying anyone or anything. It's like no gaming experience is the way that it was before. Okay, so now I'm actually looking down and using my number pad instead. No, not number pad, but the numbers, because I'm using the number pad for my shortcuts for recording and for streaming and changing scenes and stuff like that. I don't use it as much though, but if I have to take a break, I use my number pad instead. Feels good. Nope. Ooh, come on. Let's get it. Wait, Did someone just land up there, like suddenly? That was weird. Oh yeah. Yeah, I know. VATS is like my ultimate salvation. I use it as much as I can in Fallout. So if I can upgrade my my VATS abilities, I will, and use it to the limit. Just basically amp that bitch up, because I am so terrible at aiming, at least in Fallout.
Blood! More meat for us!
I like to get up close and personal with the psychos. Those are actually the few kinds that I will be very keen on getting up in my face. Because that way I can actually hit them better. Oh my god, I should probably... No, probably. It's like I'm not even talking about stuff that I enjoy doing anymore. I should probably... No, I do want to try to stream Fallout sometime. Maybe. Maybe I should start streaming like the beginning of the Fallout games, but probably not like the first, because it's old, terribly old, and I guess it's the same with number 2. But 3 and New Vegas, I would totally play for people to watch me play, because it's so much fun for me. I don't know. I don't know about anyone else, but at least I enjoy doing it. And I'm really just looking at the price of things, or the value, I mean. So I can sell it, because I'm not intending to use it. I keep thinking I can just jump down, but then I realize there is actually falling damage in this game. It's just not very much, and so it rarely means anything. But I guess what I'm trying to say is I keep confusing Borderlands 1 and 2, because Borderlands 2 doesn't have any falling damage. No, wait. Borderlands 2, no, was it pre-sequel? It was either a pre-sequel or Borderlands 2 that didn't have falling damage, but it's so hard to remember now because it's been so long. Oh god, not gonna do that. What if I just pulled out my rocket launcher, just blasted both me and Midget into oblivion? That would be hilarious. Oh yeah, so they're just respawning right now. Haven't even left the area. Gosh dang it. Not doing this. Not again.
It's time!
God. Get away. I thought we were done. Come on. Don't you want me? Oh my god, I knew it. I hate it when I'm right. Oh, it makes me so angry. Okay. Nothing to get angry about. I didn't die, so... Ooh, okay, so I'm about to die. So just listen to the sounds, like the music right now. Yeah, I'm gonna die. Basically gonna die. Just gonna use these if I can. Come on. Nope, didn't help, didn't help. Come on, turn your fucking back on me. God, I hate these creatures. yeah, so now my controls have stopped working again. Let's just... Okay. What is happening right now? Okay, so... Really just... Do I have to check if my controls are plugged in, or is it something about my USB ports, or are they not updated? I don't know. Because both my mouse and my keyboard stopped working at the same fucking time. How is that even possible? Yeah, so make it count. Ah, that was annoying. That went on forever. Never thought I was gonna be over it. I'm over it. But yeah, I want to do a stream of Fallout sometime. Maybe when I've finished with like Borderlands 1, I can go to like Fallout. Maybe I could try Fallout 1. I don't know if it's on Steam though, but I've always wanted to try it, even though it's an old game. But I don't know if it's compatible with the newer operating systems anymore. I don't know.
Yep, what you
What
want?
you want? Bottle of booze. Yeah, I like this one because it's easy. Just collecting
And
stuff.
good riddance.
What the fuck? Just help you, man. Oh my god. Jesus. He does not know how to thank people properly.
Someone's getting a treat.
Open your mouth. Open your mouth. Here comes the bro juice. The splurt the girt. Yeah. Just went total retard. I guess there's a little autistic screeching kid inside every one of us. Just needs a chance to get out, and this brings it out, definitely. This scares the shit out of me, but it's just level 23 and I'm 24, so I shouldn't be that scared. Hello? Hello? Just starting off with a grenade, not a good idea, but doing it. Oh my god. What? Why am I in a corner? Why am I in a corner? Why did I go into a corner? Is the question I want to be asking myself right now. Why did I do this? And why did I do that? I just need to fucking... just not die. I have to handle my approach a bit differently, I see. What? Did he actually die? Open your mouth. Hey Doomka, what's up? Ahoy matey, I guess that's if you wanna play it like that. Yes, ahoy. So, what are you up to at the moment? What brings you by? Ooh, gotta do something about my health. Eh. Oh, yes. Okay.
Who needs a real doctor when you got my machines and their scary needles?
Oh, okay, so we need a little bit more. A little bit more. Are we good? No? Meh. Meh. It's almost, so it's good. Yeah, so now I should probably be...
Is the better armed opponent? You need a better gun.
Yeah, gotta get rid of all these tiny repeater guns. not about to use those. Ooh, wait, yeah, I found that earlier, so maybe that is better than the one I am. What? It is better, but it takes a while to rev up. I can tell, and it's worth twice. It's worth twice the amount that my equipped rocket launcher is, but it's. I hate compromising. So it has a smaller magazine. It has a way longer, a way slower fire rate. So that is really not that good. What? But why? So if you don't sleep, do you drive like heavy machinery or something? Is that why you can't be sleep deprived or something? Is it a part of your job to be very awake or alert or something?
Make sure you're packing.
Because if so, you should probably try sleeping. Try, I don't know. I guess eating a heavy meal helps for someone, or some people masturbate. I don't know. What might work for you? Not that I'm supposed to figure out a way for you to go to sleep, but but yeah, I should probably go to sleep soon as well, but I know I won't be able to sleep. I won't be able to sleep for quite a while, I imagine, because yeah, my sleep schedule is messed up, and I'm working early tomorrow. Or I wouldn't say early, I'm working from 9, so I have to get up at 8. And it is now, yeah, in about 20 minutes it'll be 1 o'clock at night. So I guess I'm kind of counting the hours that I'll be able to sleep. You know, when you're kind of counting down, like if I go to sleep now, I'll get 7 hours of sleep. If I fall asleep immediately, that is. And so if I fall asleep in a couple of hours, I'll have 5 hours of sleep. What? What? Did I just pressed once. That actually happened. Oh, I like this one. But I keep hitting like stuff behind him. And it doesn't have a very great capacity, so this is not something I'm gonna use very often. Maybe just with bosses or something that applies. Okay, what are you saying? Just have to check. Ooh, oh, I totally get it. So, yeah, you basically, all responsibility is resting on you then. I know the feeling, like being, no, not being totally alone, but being kind of alone at work. But then again, my workplace really doesn't allow for any sleeping. Like, not like, oh, you aren't allowed to sleep, but I really can't sleep at work, so it makes my work impossible. It would be nice though to kind of have a desk or something to sleep, but I have no place to sit for the most time at work and just have to be on my feet. But maybe that's better because to stay awake and alert. So, but, what What is your line of work, Dunka? If I'm not too bold to
Funny
ask.
thing about selling. Everyone needs to buy, but no one wants to be sold. Not everyone has the knack for selling, you know. Take you, for instance. You always accept the price as is. You don't even try to negotiate. If you find that vault, you're going to need a partner who knows how to sell. A partner like me.
Okay. Yeah, he's not the kind of partner I want, though. So, if I were to choose my partners with care, he's not the one. But, oh no, I forgot about the booze. I was supposed to do the booze. The hair of the dog with Crazy Earl. So, I have to go back there. If I want to do the quest, that is. Ooh, cool. That sounds complicated. But that's cool. So kind of like sort of hosting domains and stuff like that. So, or do you have like many servers that people can sort of keep their websites on or something? I used to know this stuff. I did back when I studied graphic design. We studied website design as well, and we were taught a lot about like sort of a little bit about databases and stuff like that. So yeah, so website hosting is kind of the groundwork of, like, people rarely ever think about it, but someone has to say manage all of that. And then there's people who basically just manage the design of the website and just tweak small stuff and do the top layering of stuff, but not the coding and not the saving of servers and stuff like that.
Don't be shy now. Come on, catch a ride.
I think it's a good thing that we have like that kind of specialization in in every field, that people are good at separate stuff. That,
Hey, let's get you rolling, man.
for example, that designers don't necessarily have to know how to program, and vice versa. Oh yeah. So I guess I kind of know the basics of it, but it sounds really like complicated. You have to understand computers and data in a whole other way, in a whole different way than people usually do, because they just see it like as a screen, and they see the controls that they're using. People don't think about the machine that's actually doing the work. So if you wanted to, you could do a lot of stuff on your computer even without a screen, but people don't realize it. If you know what to do, you can just do it. But so my screen and my keyboard and mouse are the only things that are making me able to control my computer, because I don't have the knowledge of the hardware, and and the operating system helps me see the computer and the components inside, which I wouldn't be able to see if there wasn't a program to interpret the coding language for me. I don't know why I'm just sitting here explaining that, but I just wanted to make everyone sure that I understand. So yeah, basically I wanted to be a know-it-all. Show what I know. But yeah, computer stuff is really interesting. I wish I could take up studying IT or something. I think that would be a lot of fun. Maybe even start programming myself. That would be cool. I always admire people who do programming. Like, I wish I could do that, but I don't have the patience, and I'm terrible at studying. Have you ever heard someone say that and kind of just want to roll your eyes? Just, yeah, sure, you hate studying, or people saying that, I don't know how to study, I'm just, yeah, terrible at studying. You know, when people say that, sometimes it's actually true. Because, yeah, I don't have the motivation as well, but there's a lot of stuff that I'm good at, but I ended up with terrible grades at school. So, yeah, when I... Ooh, hello! So when I left school, I had, like, terrible... Ooh. Yeah, so I had a terrible, terrible grade sheet when I left school. Because I didn't bother to study. Oh. Yeah, so it sounds weird to say sometimes, but at least I can say that, even though yeah, it's because I've nurtured it, because I've been interested in it, but my English is at least I could say I'm confident in my English, which I couldn't say the same for a lot of my classmates who were very uncomfortable, and still are very uncomfortable talking English, speaking English, I mean. Jesus. I correct myself all the time because I say something and it comes out very fast and very wrong. And then I can correct it. It just sounds more seamless. I have to stop saying the word seamless. So, but I've noticed that I do really miss, I don't know, in schools especially. I think that this is a problem like a lot of places, that no matter where you go to school, it's like very rarely like sort of adjusted to your interests or skill levels, and it's almost always like it's almost always very tailored to standard needs. Seamless when it's seamless to seamless. Yeah, I'm saying seamless like S-E-A-M. Like there's no seam. Like when you sew and there's no seam visible. That makes it seamless. But is there a word in... Yeah, seamless. So that's... I have to ruin it. You kind of been putting it out there for me. I have to ruin it. So I love discussing, breaking down people's sentences and making them uncomfortable. I do that all the time.
If you need healing, step right up.
That's a lot of fun. No, I don't need to do it. But I felt like, I don't know. I think it's fun. Just yeah, just for a laugh. I knew what you meant, so it wasn't meant like in a bad way. Yeah, have a good night, Dumka. I hope you managed to fall asleep, so you at least get like a couple of, no, not a couple of hours. You need at least 4 hours, because 3 is like you end up a big mess. So at least 4 hours, I hope. But good luck with that. Oh my god. How would you ever even get in that situation, Phantom? Like, I hope you're talking about a game or something, like tied up in the woods, covered in honey. But I guess that is also an expression you'd rather me not dissecting right now. And yeah, so I really hope it's just like a figure of speech and that it's not one of your stories that I'm supposed to believe. Because I don't know what to believe anymore. I don't know. But it's nice talking about things, even though, yeah, you know, stories that I don't even know if they're true, but yeah, it's fun. Oh goodness. Okay. I can't hit anything right now. I'm not sure why. Maybe because I'm retarded. Yeah, so it was my secret all along. You didn't know. You had no idea I'm retarded. I am a retard. Oh, there's just a hand sticking up there. Hello. Oh wait, is this the rest of them? Brains. Whoops. Yeah, I want to get rid of these right away. I hate them standing around. Yeah, you saw what just happened with the electric barrel. That happened because I was not prepared. So I hate not being able to use those barrels to my advantage and rather just being blown up by them myself. I hate that. I'm not going to do that right now. Hello. Oh, there we got some boys. And they just... Oh, hello. Oh, I wanted to hit... There we go. Jesus.
Like my pet, huh?
Did I hit him? Yeah, sure. Oh. Okay. I need to see what's written in the chat. What? But why would they be covered in honey if they were in a boat? Without going down a river. Oh my goodness. Oh. No. So is that a regular thing, like taking an IQ test for education? Because where I come from, IQ tests are rarely given, and it's usually if you have to kind of establish sort of a mental map, because the person is very often sick. But then I guess I'm talking about proper like IQ tests done by one psychologist at a time, not like yeah, one-on-one, but not like several people taking a test, you know. Sort of a... Wait. Oh no, this is for a different quest, I think. So I'm not able to do it right now. Yeah. Oh, wow. 20 years ago? That's a while. Yeah, but I guess... God, I forgot. You're like 42, right? I think I remember you saying something about that. So I guess that would make sense. Because I started thinking like I keep forgetting that not everybody on Twitch is in their 20s, so I'm always kind of confused about that. Ooh. Oh yeah, so yeah, if you get like separate categories, I guess it can be like very varied how well you do. So but yeah, no, you're not that old, just older than me, that is. But it's not gonna be long until I'm 30. Not this year, of course, but I actually turned I actually turned 27 this Saturday, so it's not that far off. So very soon I'm gonna be an old lady. What? Scafism? Scafism? But what does that word mean? Like in like what the word means itself. Is that the Egyptian thing you were talking about, or because I'm very curious? Family friendly, who cares about that? It's like, yeah, but I don't live with anyone else, I live alone, and I do search for porn every once in a while, so family friendly content is not on my mind. Fuck them kids. Who cares? Who cares about the kids? I'm never having kids. You kidding me? Never. Let's see. No. Ah! Oh god, it was right there. Oh! Really, it scared me.
You scared? You
Wow, don't turn your back at me, bro. Feel it. I think I recall like sort of a boss at the end of this, right? Get closer. No! So it was barely even. No! Stop it. God, I wanna get use of this at least. Oh my god, crack. I don't even know anyone who's tried crack before. Like, no one who's ever tried crack, you know? Like trying different things and knowing someone who tried stuff, it's a different thing, but I've never tried it myself. Hello. You got a bottle thing? Yes. Let's see, what was that? Scafis. I don't know how to say that. Scafism? Scafism? When you try to stretch. Oh, wait. When you try to stretch out your pee hole? I've seen, what's it called? Sounding porn. I don't watch it myself, but every time I come across it, I'm like, nope. I'm scrolling past it, just because it makes me squirm. It's like the worst thing ever. Stretching out your pee hole. What? But who does that? But then again, sounding is like a very specific thing. It's only, I guess there's only men that do that, and they use like long metal sort of long metal sticks to stick inside their beehole and just do it like bigger and bigger. Yep, sounding is what it's called, and it sounds it sounds just as horrible as it looks. It's like, so I've seen someone take like big stuff and push it down their pee hole, just widening it out. And I'm thinking like, okay, so after this, how does their pee come out? Is it like spraying everywhere, or is it like, is it just flooding out of there? Because it's not like it's gonna close up on its own. Yeah, okay, Dubka, next time let's have a rain check on executions and ways of executing people, because that is a very interesting subject. Ways of torturing people and executing them. It's horrible, but yeah. So, but next time. And so stop by way before you're going to sleep then. So don't do it right before. So see you later. Good night, Jumka. I hope you stop by very soon again. Oh, good. Blech. God.
That hurt?
Not my preferred weapon, but okay. Yes, like, what's it called when you go incontinent? Yeah, so it's called incontinence when you can't control your pee or your poop or whatever. So I think that's what happens. That's what happens if you have too vigorous anal sex, and also can happen to your pee hole if you stretch it out. I can imagine. I don't know, but because I've never done it myself, I just know that, you know, incontinence is a regular thing for old people, but you don't want to rush that process by doing it yourself on purpose. Who would actually do that? I think it's so weird. It's like those people who poke themselves with holes to feel sexual pleasure, like not to decorate with piercings, but be like they're poking holes in their genitalia. It's just like, it's nasty. It's just nasty. Oh, no, who do that? Oh, I genuinely cringed. Like, people putting, I once saw, that was the worst thing ever. I saw a woman she pushed a dildo into a guy's pee hole. But I guess that isn't as bad as putting your whole fist inside someone's pee hole. It's like, how is that gonna work after that? Do you have to go to the doctor and get like surgery or whatever? And how are you gonna tell? How on earth are you gonna tell your doctor what happened? He is gonna be mad. My doctor would be shaking me up and down, telling me, what are you doing to yourself? And he would be like, girl, what are you doing? Why do you want to die or suffer so badly? It is crazy. It's horrible. It's just horrible. And I'm thinking, like, they have to have like such a high risk of urinary tract infections and like general infections, basically. Like, yeah, just don't do it like that. Wait, you peed blood? Did you have like a UTI, or was it like an STD? Because they can both hurt, or so I've been told. I had several urinary tract infections, so I know how bad it can get. It feels like peeing barbed wire, basically. And then you have to pee all the time. And it's like, it doesn't end. He's just standing there. Wow! They are coming from every direction. God damn it. There we go.
Give him hell, Bloodwing.
Oh my god, he is just not giving up. Yeah, I have to get away. I have to get away from that guy. There we go. Just needed a headshot. Yes. Did he died? I think he did died. Am I almost there? In terms of bottles? I think so. Yes. The last one. No. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so I'm not gonna go any further before I get to the quest that actually leads here. I think, yeah, I know by the end of that way there's supposed to be a boss or something. But since I haven't unlocked that quest yet, I'm not gonna do it. So, or I'm not gonna make my way there. There's no need for that. So where am I going? Yeah, I want to head back before they start respawning because that shit's annoying if I spend too much time here. That's probably the one thing I don't enjoy too much about Borderlands. See, if I arrive at a new place, it's fine. If they want to respawn, that's okay. But if they respawn after like a short while, it's super annoying. Because I've just done it, and yeah, so like that. So I don't enjoy that, because if I want to grind, if I want to farm stuff, I will actually just go in and out of the area like normal people would do. So why do they have this sort of respawn within basically like 10 minutes? And I don't like it. I could probably fix it. I could probably set some parameters in the settings, but I'm not going to. It's like yeah, it's like it kind of bothers me, but not that much. God damn it. I would rather just run through everything, but I know it's not possible without getting super hurt. Wait, what?
Scooter asked me to tell you about a little something something.
What did you say to me? What did you just say? Wow. Okay. What? Normal? I'm not normal, but I'm guessing like... Okay, but what did I say? Because now I've been talking non-stop, so I have no idea what you're referring to. You have to be more specific. So... Ooh. I think I'm pretty normal, but not like... I think I'm like normal in the sense that I'm... Noah, tell me what you mean. No, I've always been a little bit weird, but not like in a oh you're weird, like creepy weird, not like that, but more like or yeah, but more like in a not a quirky, but more like annoying way of weird, but not like in a oh she's crazy sort of way, because yeah, I have my issues, everybody does, but it's not like I've never stalked anyone. I've never creepy weird to me is actually obsessive behavior. So okay, for example, there's a guy in my building. I have to tell you about him. He is the sort of creepy weird. He's the kind of guy who I can be like way down the street, like it's gonna take me a minute to get up to the door, and he sees me coming up the street, and he's standing there holding the door open, like the big weirdo he is. I don't mind that, but it's like it's a very far way to go still, and he's like holding the door for me. So he'll be like that, like sort of no social antenna whatsoever. So he should really just stay away from people in general. And some other people in my building have said that they saw him going to the store, going to our local grocery store, just down the street really. So I kind of get it. But he walked to the store bare naked. No, not bare naked. What am I saying? God, I just actually twisted my own words there. Not bare naked. He walked there barefooted, so he didn't have any shoes or not having any socks or shoes on. And what? No, no. Okay, seriously, Phantom. This is not being a gentleman. I don't care about people being gentlemen because that is fucking creepy. I don't want anyone holding my door. At least. And like at least not if I'm like several minutes away from coming up the street. Okay, not several minutes, but you know. And okay, you're gonna retract your comment about him being a gentleman when you hear that. Yeah, you know, we have like a yearly. We have a yearly collaborated sort of cleanup in our building that we sort of plan every year. Okay, I have to pause it now. So, yeah, so we plan sort of cleanup in our building, like cleaning the inside and picking up garbage outside our building and stuff like that. And so I got reports when we were finished. I got reports that he had been making like very rude and sexist. No, not sexist, but sort of harassing the younger girls in the building. And he's not very old, but I know that he's over 40. And these girls are like under 20. And so he was making he was making a pass at every young pretty girl. I know you're joking, Phantom. I know you're joking, but I know you're egging me on to get me to react to something because I think you're totally wrong. Of course, I don't think you mean it. Oh, that's nasty. No, thank you. But seriously though, he is the sort of guy. He actually added me on Facebook, and okay, so I'm gonna die now. Yeah, he actually added me. Oh my god, you're totally missing the point. What I was saying is that he added me on Facebook. He wouldn't stop inviting me to stuff that I had no interest in going to. He didn't have any reason to add me on Facebook. We didn't know each other. But then we had met a couple of times in the hallway, and I just couldn't. And then I couldn't say no because I was meeting him all the time in the hallway, and I thought it would be uncomfortable not to add him on Facebook. But then he started liking like a lot of my old pictures from like years and years ago. Like, you know that someone is looking way too much at your old photos when they start liking pictures from, say, 4 or 5 years ago. And he liked like pictures that I hadn't even posted myself, but pictures I was tagged in, and a lot of them. And so he wouldn't stop approaching me with like prodding me about like information about what I was going to do what I was going to do later, or if I had any plans. Like, do you want to come to this thing with me? And sorry, but that is creepy weird to me. Ew. Don't even say that. Oh my god. Oh yeah, so I'm gonna have that image in my head when I try to go to sleep. Thanks, Phantom. But yeah, I think you understand what I mean. So he is a sort of, he doesn't have a clue on how to behave around people or girls or like anyone. So he's like the type of, you don't want to stand close to him. You kind of imagine that he must smell a little funny, and that he has a creepy, or that he has a weird perverted way to masturbate or something. You have to, like, it's just there. You just picture it every time you see the guy. And so that is the sort of thing you just have to imagine when you see him. I'm just saying. Yeah, he's super creepy. Yeah, but you know what? If you look at him, it's kind of like, you wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised if it turned out he was keeping someone in his apartment, like against their will. If it was, I wouldn't be surprised. I would be shocked, of course, like, oh my god, that's horrible. But it would make sense. It would be like, yeah, okay, so I would rather ask, how many girls has he killed? That would be my question. You know, it sounds horrible. I really hope he never sees this, but he doesn't know me, he doesn't know that I do this. And if he does, he has been spying on me, so then that makes this kind of okay then. Because he's a fucking creep. I don't care. He's a fucking creep. But yeah, so what I was like, the way I'm kind of comparing the two types of weird is like, I'm the kind of weird that's for people who don't like me, I'm just annoying. Like no one needs to be afraid of me or anything, but and I'm not gonna I'm not gonna try to be your friend if you don't want to. If I notice someone not liking me, I'm not interested. You know, I'm never the person who won't take a hint or tries to invite you to stuff even though you never want to go. I eventually stop and don't want to see you anymore. It's like, I'm that kind of person. So yeah, but yeah, this guy is super scary. It's just like, I don't know, I can't put my finger on it, but it's kind of something about the way he looks at me. He's always got that smirk on his face. He's always got like a super smirky smile. So when I meet him and he's trying to smile, probably is trying to smile in the proper way, but it always turns out like super creepy. Like, please just don't make it like that. Nope. But yeah, he is the worst. Oh no. Okay, yeah, that's the standard incel type guy.
Let's teach him a
I can't say I've met many of those, but only like probably enter discussions with them online. but I've never met one in person. I can't say, or I can't say for sure because they've never been very vocal about their opinions on that subject. But like thinking that you are entitled to sex or being upset that women don't find you interesting is kind of like the lowest of the low. If there ever was like categories of alpha and beta males, they would be the beta, or even like what's it called, like the lowest lowest of the low. They are not even considered males even. What?
I might have sort of lied to you. That alien
Oh my god.
crap a map you looking for? Tom stole it. He stabbed me twice.
Okay, so playing with toys, I don't mind like having collections of toys and stuff like that, but you have to admit, you can't be surprised if someone kind of finds you weird or creepy if you do that, and they have a right to find it creepy. It's like I find it weird how a lot of men, and probably also women, find it in, I don't know, sort of in their opinion that they are allowed to demand whatever they want from people around them, even the people they aren't interested in, but they should at least be interested in me. It's not how that works. Wow. Oh no, not making the explosion sounds, not like that's no, okay, no, that's beyond creepy. Because at that point you want to stay a virgin. Like acting like a child. You're not supposed to have sex. It's just not God's plan. If anything is, it's not that. That is just weird. Oh my god. But seriously, yes, super creepy. But what I find most frustrating is people not willing to accept that this stuff, like someone not wanting to have sex with you, and accepting the fact that not everyone is a sex crazy nymphomaniac. So it's not like it's not a right to be considered attractive. And I've talked to guys who are like, they're not attractive, they are gross, in my opinion. And then they start especially talking about women and ranking them and saying like, oh no, she's not pretty. And so they themselves are guilty of having like standards that go above their own appearances and their own standards. I think it's so hypocritical. I don't see how they can't see the irony in it. Yeah. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, so collecting toys and like collecting action figures, for example, and collecting comics, I have no problem with that. I even have some stuff myself, just not a huge collection. I think it's cool. I think it's a lot of fun, especially collecting from stuff that you play or stuff that you look at, that you're a fan of. Like, it's a way of decorating your home with stuff that you like. So I think it's really cool, but it depends on how you come. Like, it depends on how it comes across. Like you say, you can't just blurt it out the minute you meet someone. That's weird. That is super weird. So probably saying like on the first date, yeah, by the way, I collect comics. That is saying something about how important that is to you. And So a woman will probably feel like, okay, so this is a major deal in his life, so he's probably a weirdo. But if you don't bring it up until that person gets to know you, it's not that big of a deal. Ooh. Oh my god. Okay, that is psycho behavior. Oh my god. Oh my god. So I hope that she stayed far away from that guy after he threatened her, because that is not okay. Did she report him to the police or something? Because I would totally do that. That is not okay.
What you want?
That is so not okay. I'm not sensitive to that sort of thing, actually. I'm just sensitive to... not sensitive to anything, actually, because... it's just that I've heard worse. Oh, yeah. It's probably just, like, all bark and no bite with that sort of person.
What you want?
But I still think...
And good
still think it's, like, it's very low blow to do it like that. Just because someone doesn't want to sleep with you, saying that, yeah, so you deserve to have your genitals mangled. It's so psycho. It's so psychotic. It's yeah. But this is also the sort of personality that unravels very quickly. So if something doesn't feel right if you have a bad gut feeling about someone, it'll actually surface really fast. So I've learned to trust my gut feeling, and if I can't, even if I can't put my finger on it, if something's off about a person, like their social skills, or if it seems like they're not trustworthy, or if they seem like they can't trust anyone else, just feels like I want to walk away and try to protect myself. Because leaving people behind isn't a bad thing. I'd rather leave people behind than keep someone around that poisons my I don't know, my life and my area, you know. I'd rather keep more people away. What the fuck? Did he actually say that? That he would like to keep her in his basement if he could? Oh yeah, I would totally, yeah. So I'm very happy that you told her about that whole situation, because she should know about that. Do you think he could actually do something like that? If he knew, is he the kind of person that could... If he knew he could get away with it, if no one was watching, if he had the opportunity to abduct someone and put them in his basement, would he actually do it? Like, what could push him to the limits, you know? If that's even possible. You know, some people are capable of doing that, so maybe that wouldn't surprise you. I don't know. Yeah, if someone did that to me, or was planning on doing something like that, or just even joking about it, I would want to be told, so I could avoid that person altogether, just not ever seeing them again.
Hello! There are new missions available at the New Haven Bounty Board.
Oh my god, yeah, so you know, it's a vicious circle, because these guys who get turned down like over and over again, they don't see their mistakes, they get laughed at, and then they get frustrated, and they blame the girl, and they say that, oh, it's her fault, she doesn't see how good I could be for her, she doesn't see our potential and stuff like that, and that's really harmful. That's a really harmful way of thinking. Instead of disconnecting from the whole situation, saying, okay, so it wasn't meant to be. Instead of saying that, you're going around grudging over someone who doesn't want to be with you. It's that simple. It's like, why do you want to chase after a person who doesn't want to be with you? It's not like those romance movies where they actually end up with a person after chasing them, stalking them. It's not like that, and it's never going to be like that. That's basically harassing and stalking. It's just wrong. Just stay with the people who want to be with you. It's not that hard. Oh yeah. Oof. Yeah, that is horrible. Like people who don't see how they are, people who don't, like, they are oblivious to like how they are perceived by other people. And no matter how much you tell them, like, okay, try to act like this with girls, and don't say that stuff, and try to keep your toy collection to yourself until you get to know the person. And if they're still like, no, I don't see the problem, and they still have the same results, yeah, you can tell they're not gonna change ever. Not before they get out of their way. You know. I think we're on the same page there, but yeah, so it's horrible. It's horrible how some people just live their lives thinking that the world is in the wrong and they're in the right all the time. Because some people actually do live their life like that. I think that's horrible. Because how can you ever learn anything? How can you ever grow on believing you're always right and the world is wrong? I don't think you can ever grow on that perspective. I wouldn't say I'm not flawless in that way. I'm very often stubborn and feel like I'm wrong, I'm right in everything and I can't be wrong. Everybody has that, but you know, but not being open to advice or new perspective, that's weird. Oh my god. Yeah, so Jesus. Oh, yuck. Yeah, so that's the standard thing to say. Like, yeah, so she kissed him first, but then he pinned her down on the next kiss, pinned her down and kissed her against her will. So I think that's a bit different than a short kiss on the lips, you know. And saying that is someone else's fault, like, yeah, she initiated it. Yeah, no, sorry. Even if she told you, if she starts struggling and saying like no afterwards, you fucking let go. If she's struggling away from you, even though she initiated it, you stop. Because it stops whenever one person wants it to stop. Oh, okay, but at least that's a good thing. But you know, I think I saw a movie once. I think it was a movie where there was a guy living with his parents actually, and I think he killed some women, or at least kept them in his basement or something. Maybe not, but something like, oh, you shouldn't be able to hide that from your family. But they were like oblivious. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm thinking of someone entirely different. But it was like a case where you wouldn't believe that they didn't know. let's see. Ugh, that's, oh god, I can picture it. I can picture like him putting his whole body weight on top of a tiny girl in comparison. God, yeah. That sort of behavior just pisses me off. Just like, you're not entitled to sexual contact. If you're that desperate, you know, go buy a prostitute, because at least they are expecting that sort of behavior. I'm not saying it's okay to buy prostitutes, but don't go around like expecting sexual services from a woman. I think that's just horrible. Oh god, stop it. Yeah, I'd probably want to put him on the record as well, because that is just foul behavior, truly. That is like, I can't imagine being in that position, because I have been, you know, sort of course, who hasn't been forced to kiss or forced to do something you didn't want to do? Who hasn't? But there's a limit, you know. It's not always as bad as one thing or another, and if it's a person you know, it's not as, you know, it's all as relevant, but it's uncomfortable either way, and I don't think it should happen to anyone. But I do think that it's a horrible experience. It's not something anyone should have to go through. But you know, you can't expect everyone to keep it in their pants. Not men and not women. Everybody wants to do it with someone they can't have, and therefore it becomes rape or sexual assault. I don't actually realize how people why do you want to have sex with someone who doesn't want you? Like, how does that even happen? Like, how do you get aroused? How do you get aroused by having sex with someone if they're struggling, if they want to get away? That is insane. It's insane. It's really just like against whatever should be turning you on. Oh, wow. Oh my god. Yeah, it's like, okay, so, yeah, because, you know what, this kind of behavior from guys, I'm telling you, this is why you very often will get responses like, that's why maybe I'm very defensive when it comes to the creepy guy in our building, because I know that this stuff happens, and I know that any sort of signal that I send can be misinterpreted, like even like subconscious signals that I'm not even aware that I'm sending might be interpreted differently. So guys saying like that, oh, she was asking for it, or but we were hanging out, and why would she go out with me? You know what? Having guy friends is like, I don't appreciate that being a risk of having guy friends. When I have so much fun with my guy friends, but all of a sudden it becomes like that I owe them something, or so if I'm not putting out at the end of the, you know, sort of hang, I'm a tease, or I don't know, or I've wasted their time. I don't think that's ever the case with my friends though, because I think I've been so lucky to find friends that aren't interested in me in that way, or I think some of them aren't, but you know, you can never tell, and I think that's a good thing, because it's not about that. And at least I make my intentions clear. So
a little something something he needs done. You should ask him about it.
but I feel like it's so much pressure to be clear and direct, and if I am clear and direct about my needs or my wishes about a relationship with a friend or someone, if I need to be that specific and clear and direct, and I get like an angry or like insulted response, that means I can't do anything right, because if I'm a little bit flimsy or if I say something that might be interpreted as like flirting, I'm in the wrong anyways, so ooh. Oh no. Oh my goodness, yeah. Yeah, I know. It's like, why can't we just hang out? It's like if I'm interested in a guy, if I like a guy, I will be upfront about it. I will be sending him signals, and if that doesn't work, I would probably proclaim my love for him while being drunk. It's like, that's my approach. If he's not interested, I'm not going to approach anymore, because I've had my answer. But so that's not the usual approach. It seems like a lot of people want to take it a different way and blame whoever doesn't want them. And I'm like, how can you ever be mad at that? Like, why should I fancy you? It's like, it's not like I'm saying you're an unlovable person, but if you're like, yeah, you should want me because so and we've been hanging out, and no, you know what? I don't have to do anything. Really, I don't have to do any fucking thing that I don't want to. So yeah, I've stopped feeling sorry for those who misinterpret my messages or my signals. I don't care anymore, because if I haven't said, like, if I haven't made it clear explicitly that I'm interested, you have no reason to be angry or telling me that I owe you something, because being friends is not about that. Yeah, so guys who act like that, they don't deserve friends, they don't deserve girlfriends. No, like girlfriends, but they don't deserve friends that are girls, you know. So obviously they can't have a friendly relationship with a girl. You know, not all. It's okay, because not all guys can be friends with girls, and that's okay. It's like, okay, that's not for you. It's not your deal. You know, just admit it. You can't be friends with girls. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, but I think that's at least it's better to be, you know, kind of, oh, I didn't know, you know, to be kind of oblivious rather than being too on it and not being, you know, aware that people are not interested in you. So I think many girls fall in this trap as well, but they're not as aggressive. Most of the time, I don't think girls are that aggressive in their approach. They're not like they won't be like manhandling that situation, you know. They won't be. That's probably why they call it manhandling, because it's most often men who do it. But you know, sort of. What was I saying again? Yeah, probably not important. Oof, yeah. I'm sort of expecting like at some point that he's going to crack, you know, that he's going to go proper mad and kill someone. You know, I don't know the guy, but I'm better. But from like what you've told me, it's in my worst imagination, he's probably gonna be like, fuck it, enough is enough, and be like, I'm gonna kill this bitch because she doesn't want to sleep with me, and just be like super frustrated, or at least have some sort of violent outburst or something, because that's what happens to people who don't get their way, who are constantly rejected and they don't understand why. Because if they can't figure out why they are rejected, they will keep feeling like someone is doing them wrong. So it's really dangerous because it's nurturing like that really it's nurturing that delusional idea of the world. Okay, yeah. So I don't think that kind of girls are doing us any justice, to be honest, and I don't think it's right. I don't think it's right whether it's a girl or a guy who's doing it. So there's that. But you know, since it's not a competition, I think it's just as bad. I think it's just as bad if girls do it as men. But it's just I think I might be taking it like kind of more. I think I might be more surprised and more shocked if a girl does it, because it's like, oh, don't you dare! But you're a woman. You're not supposed to. You're not supposed to act like this. Yeah, but how is he supposed to be in love with a girl if he's not gonna treat them right, anyways? What? Really? Did you do that? Did you take that approach and she actually responded? That is insane. Show me your ways, dude. But no, I'm not interested in girls, but you know, show me your ways. Maybe I could get some dick. No. I'm having a well-deserved and well-planned dry spell for a while. Just being single and being away from guys and all that, it's a good thing. I think it's just what I need to clear my head, you know. Can't have the pink box choosing for me. Let's see. Oh, I like this one. Merv? No, wait, I did it. Oh, okay, so I actually did change it, right? Yeah. So let's sell the rest of them. I like the Mervs. Mervs, herbs, burbs. Sounds like bullcrap. Very slow health regeneration. I love how they kind of state it like it's an asset. Very slow health regeneration, but it's like, it's for me to know, so it's good. It's good. It's information. Oh yeah, thanks. Thanks for watching Fizzle thing. I appreciate it a lot. So yeah, I'll see you Friday, I guess. I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be lit. So have a good night. Hope you sleep well, and yeah, feel better. Not feel bitter, but feel better. Sorry. I'm going to go to sleep soon as well, but it's gonna be a couple of more minutes. Yeah. But who is into fisting? I'm like, is that even a thing to be into? I don't get it. Okay, that is weird. Nope, no, thank you. No, like planning what you're gonna do, like that far ahead. That is, yeah, that's also a thing that I would call creepy weird. Like fizzle out. Yeah, so yeah, but that's also a way to be creepy. No. No. Oh, you write it so poetically. It's oh my goodness. I started picturing it, you know. I guess I'm just kind of tired as well. I just started picturing her trying to reach, like, not being able to get, like, a good... She probably didn't get that far. Oh, that far in. If she didn't reach over her stomach. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I don't find fisting that all that appealing, you know. If I come across it, I will just scroll past it. It's not arousing to me at all. Just find it weird. Just like anal sex, actually. Just like, yeah, it doesn't appeal to me.
Get your mans here.
I don't find it sexy. Oh wow. I don't know why I found that so funny, because I'm not like chubby myself. I just have a little bit of extra. I'm like curvy, but just a picture in my head. It's awesome. That is awesome. Oh. That's kind of weird. Ooh, nope. Oh yeah, there are turrets here. I totally forgot about them. Let's try to wipe out the turrets first. Yeah, so that's not gonna work. Nope. Okay, so I gotta be fast. Gotta go fast. So yeah, in about 5 minutes I had a deal with myself to be done in at around... God, stop it! Yeah, like I said, I had a deal with myself to be done at around 2 o'clock, so I get 6 hours of sleep. What? So yeah, but why would you imagine like people who are into anal, why would you think they would smell? Because they would obviously be very, I think they would be very I don't know, very strict with their grooming and cleaning. Like, they have to be ready for every situation if they're going to oh god, I'm gonna die. So if they're gonna have anal, they have to be prepared, you know. Oh god, that was just totally the wrong time to be doing that. Yes, I'm gonna die at this place. It's good. A good time. Smells from leaking. I don't think that's how it works. But I guess if you, of course, if you fart or if you're incontinent in the butt, of course, you're gonna poop yourself every once in a while, and you might have to wear a diaper. And that's the thing about anal sex. It's different from vaginal sex in the way. Why do I have to say this? But it's different from it because, seeing as the butthole isn't its own like sort of muscle in the same way that the vagina is, so it won't it won't retract in the same way. So if you do like hardcore fisting on a woman, she would still have the same, like after a little while it would go back to the same shape and the same, you know, the same size as it was before. I know it sounds incredible, but it's true. As long as you don't rip anything, it's gonna go back to the same size. So, but if you do like permanent damage, that's a different thing. You know, childbirth, etc. It will change a woman's vagina permanently. But it's because they rip. You know, they rip the tissue. So it's different. Oh no! I keep looking down at my chat, and it's like, oh, there's something new every time. It's just like a new little present, a gift waiting for me. Yeah, but like, so I don't have anything against like big dildos and I guess fisting if they're doing it vaginally. I don't mind either way, but you know, I would prefer they do it vaginally, because if they do it in the ass, it's not gonna retract as easily. So if you start stretching too much, it's gonna stay that way. So yeah, so people end up with like super big holes. Their sphincters have actually just like been stretched. It's like a hairband that you just keep using, and suddenly it doesn't stretch anymore, and it's just loose. Yeah, that's what happens with your sphincter. Yeah, I should stop talking about sphincters and poop and anal sex. Why am I talking about this on my stream? On my fucking stream? Oh yeah, that would be weird. But you know what? I do actually imagine some of them. I don't have many guy friends. It's just like a couple. I know that maybe one or two of them might be interested in me, but either way, they're my friends, and I'm not into them like that. So that's the end of that. I prefer not to think about it at all, actually, since, yeah. Yeah, but you know what? That's actually, since we're talking about it, that is actually my ex-boyfriend, who I was talking to in the chat right now. We actually met, and I have invited him to my birthday party on Friday. So we're still good friends, and it's not anything romantic anymore. So it's a good deal for both of us, actually, because we have so much in common and we have such a good time together. So yeah, so we're hanging out on Friday. He's definitely not going to be sad about it, because we are finally going to be hanging out together again and having fun. So yeah. So it's funny you should mention it. Yeah. Well, I'm not going to go into details on why we broke up, because it's personal. But there's nothing ill-tempered about him, or it's nothing he did wrong. We had a great time, but it just didn't work. So yeah, I still care very much about the guy. He is such a great guy. He's probably my best friend still. No, it's not a, you know, I don't mind you asking. It's just that I won't go into detail on why we broke up. But yeah, he's a great guy. So I'm glad we're still friends. I'm really happy about that. So, but now I'm just staying single for me, for my own sake. I know I'm just talking nonsense right now, not even talking about my stream anymore. But that's okay. I'm rounding off anyways. I've been playing for about 3 hours now, I think. So it's about time I signed off, went to bed, because I only have... It's 7 hours now until I have to be at work, so yeah. Yeah, but I think, like, I totally understand why some people can't be friends with their exes, but in our case, it's kind of different because we didn't part ways on bad terms, you know? Because very often when people break up, it's you keep grudges, or it's over someone being cheating on the other person, or it's like, or there's a disagreement. But if you agree on breaking up and it feels right, and it's like, yeah, it's the right decision, it's a totally different thing. But you have to take some time away from each other, of course. So I think that's the best recipe for making it work. Not introducing a friendship right away, but you know, taking it step by step and just doing it the natural way, you know, the way you feel like doing it. So yeah, I really have to. I'm sorry about answering to the chat messages so late, because but there is a delay to my feed, just a little delay. So everything I'm replying to is actually, I've just seen it, so I get it a little bit late because I'm using the app on my phone. So at some point I'm gonna have to get myself a second screen so I can do this properly, do this for real. But yeah, so I want to say goodbye to you, Phantom, and to, if there are anyone else watching, goodbye to you too. See you later, alligator, and stuff like that. And kind of, yeah, stay tuned, because I want to keep doing this, streaming and chatting with people, doing everything at the same time. Yeah, so wish me luck on trying to sleep. I think I'm gonna try to eat something before I go to sleep, although I shouldn't eat right before I sleep, but it's gonna make me sleepy, so if I fill up on something, it's gonna make me sleep faster. So yeah. Oh, thanks, Phantom. Make it. Oh yeah, great picture inside my head for sleeping. Yeah, so you did that on purpose, I know, because you knew I had forgotten about the creepy guy and the assumptions you were making about him, and now I'm thinking about what he might be thinking. Nope. Ugh, okay. Never mind. He's not doing that. He might be crazy, but I don't think he's that crazy. Yeah. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. But okay. So enough about that. Enough about creepy guys and exes and, you know, being friends with guys and stuff like that. Next time I actually have to end up talking more about the game. I don't mind talking about other stuff as well, but I rarely ever get to talk about the game. Oh god, yeah, just... No, you hang up. You hang up first. You know, I told you there's a delay in the chat, so I don't know if... It's because I have a delay on my chat, Phantom, because I don't know when I get to say goodbye and you actually get to say goodbye back. I want to see goodbye back. Okay, yeah, but now I've seen several goodbyes from you, so bye.